Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Thursday's edition of your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well. So we'll give it a minute or two for everyone to pop on. And in the interim, let's do some breathing. Nice deep belly breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Gwen. You're the first one here today. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Joniel. Welcome, welcome. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm just kind of shaking off last night, waking up to this morning. Good morning, Cindy. Waving back at ya. Hello, hello. Everybody's starting to pop in. This is good. And we have a fun reading today. Fun but pointed, which is always useful. Good morning, Carolyn. Glad you're here. Awesome, awesome. So, hope everybody's prepping for a good Thursday. I took the dog for a 2.5-hour walk yesterday. My knees are not happy with me. Good morning, Janine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I even have new shoes, so not sure what that's about. Well, we did some pretty significant hills, so that might have something to do with it. But today's going to be a great day. I have a coffee date, and then I get to spend time with one of the fun people that I exchange services with. Good morning, Abigail. Welcome. Glad you're here. What do I have later in the day? Well, rain. We're supposed to get some rain, which will be lovely because I have brand new plants in my pots and they need a drink. Good morning, Peggy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad everybody's here. So today we have Tosha Silver, Outrageous Openness, Letting the Divine Take the Lead. Good morning, Mel. Glad you're here. And so I did my usual, hold the book in my hands and ask, what is it we need to pay attention to today? Open to this chapter, and it's called The Wayward Yogini. And I think you'll like the story because it really addresses our subconsciously operating out of fear rather than out of faith. So let's see what y'all think. So it's for those of you who have the book, and if your book is numbered the way mine is, it's spot on page 200. So, The Wayward Yogini. The quote is from Catherine Ponder. I have unshakable faith in the perfect outcome of every situation in my life, for I am allowing God to be in absolute control and guide me in all proper actions. So there comes our God jar. When we put things in the God jar, it's to let go of it. Let go of it. Quit pretending we have control over everything and allow the universe to do what it does. So, here's the story. Last Thanksgiving, I heard from Maura, a local yoga teacher who was terrified because her classes were shrinking. She wanted to know why. As we talked, it got apparent. She constantly calculated the number of students she would need to pay her bills. She saw herself in anxious competition with any other teacher. Can you already see where this is going? And she envisioned a diminishing pool of potential private sessions as money got tighter in the current economy. With rising fear, she tried to constantly corral and manipulate new folks to pay her bills. Yet when folks felt her grasping, they understandably fled. You can pick up the energy of someone who's like glomming onto you for something instead of connecting with you for who you are, right? In short, she had one major problem. She had turned each potential student into her source, capital S. But there's a whole other way. What if you saw yourself as lucky to have work that relieves suffering? I asked. What if your bottom line belonged to God and your only role was to serve with as much love as possible? You mean do my classes for free? She scoffed. What about my bills? No, you can charge, I continued. But if you shift your energy out of your lower survival chakras and move into your heart, a miracle will come. So I want you to listen to that and decide what area of your life might this be a good plan for you. Shift your energy out of your lower survival chakras and move into your heart, and a miracle will happen. If you see the divine as your source, capital S, the funds can arrive from wherever it picks. You could apply this to any livelihood, but geez, you're teaching yoga. How the heck can you leave God out of the equation? And anyway, I went on, there's no such thing as competition. Mic drop. Absolutely. Here we go. There's no such thing as competition. We've all been misled, okay? Because that, thank you, Cindy, I appreciate that. That idea of competition comes directly out of the belief in scarcity. There's scarce resources. We have to fight over them. If I have more, you have less. That's not an abundance mindset. With abundance, it's I can afford to share with you because there's always more. There's an endless source, right? So let's go back here. Where are we? If you see the divine as your source, capital S, the funds can arrive from wherever it picks. And anyway, there's no such thing as competition. You attract people by your own nature. The people who are drawn to your particular energy will always find you. You don't have to worry if there's a yoga studio on every block. Think about gas stations. You don't have to worry if there's a gas station on every block, because there is, right? And they're all making it for some reason. Maura grimaced. Well, in Berkeley, there actually is a yoga studio on every block. Yeah, but no one else is you. So she prayed steadily for the next few weeks. And here's her prayer. Pay attention to it. Adopt it, adapt it. Let's see what happens. I'm now available to receive anyone who can benefit from my teaching. Let all who need me find me. Let me help relieve suffering. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. As she released her death grip, I added that word, as she released her grasp, her classes started filling once more. She also began offering some free ones to those in need. And she remembered why on earth she had been drawn to teach yoga in the first place. So how about that? How does that resonate for you? Where in your world are you pretending there's scarcity? Where are you feeling that grasping feeling of if someone else has more, I have less? Cough it up. Let's put it in the feed. Where have you been feeling that? I'll throw some out that I've heard recently. A grandma feeling like the other grandma was outdoing her with the grandkids. That's a competition thing. There's more than enough grandchild to go around. I don't care if there's only one. There's more than enough to go around. Okay? People at work, if they're giving the top juicy tasks to others, I'm left with all the junk. There's more than enough to go around. There's more than enough good stuff to go around. Do your tasks happily. Open the door for the tasks you prefer to come your way. Right? What else? What else? Let's see some of your choices, your options, your places where you want to be practicing abundance. You want to be practicing faith and trust. You don't want to be in scarcity and fear anymore. So what comes to mind? For me, one place is the intentional community. I can operate out of fear. I can operate out of rigid thinking. Well, if the developer we pick goes for WIDA funding, we can't have an intentional community because WIDA funding only supports rentals. It doesn't support own. There's a way out there. I just need to find it. And there's probably multiple ways out there. I just need to find it. Or I need to be open to receiving it. Let's do divine feminine. I need to be open to receiving it. I am ready to receive. The ideal solution is already out there. It's making its way to me in divine right timing and divine right order. I'm so happy and grateful now that the divine right solution is on its way to me. Can you see how that feels very different? Can you see how what I choose to see then is going to be different? All the opportunities are out there. If I have on the lenses of, I think I'm screwed, this is never going to work, blah, 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 am I going to see opportunity? Absolutely not. if I have on the lenses of divine opportunity is already on its way to me in divine right timing and divine right order, I'm so happy and grateful now that it's on its way to me. What am I going to see? Opportunity everywhere. Opportunity everywhere. So, what about for you? Where will you choose to step out of fear and doubt and scarcity thinking and into faith and trust and belief that all the good is already there and it's an endless supply, an endless supply? I'd love to hear some of you put in there where that's going to be the case for you, and then practice it. Maybe it's every day for 7 days, every day for 14 days, 21 days, pick your poison, whatever. Usually they say 21 days. Every day, put a little slip in your God jar. Your neurons are jiggling. Good. I like jiggly neurons. That is good. Shake it up. Shake off the dust. Shake off the crust of competition, doubt, fear, grasping, all that stuff, and allow the flow of abundance and divine source and divine right timing and divine right order, all that good stuff, right? So that is your mission, should you choose to accept it. Because again, you are a sovereign being who still has free will, and you get to decide whether or not you want to create a life of misery or create a life that feels really good to you. I'll tell you what my vote is. Have an awesome day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.